Hello everyone, my name is Gabe Park, and this is going to be my student video report number 2 on Value View Financial, which is my current internship through the internship program at Palm Beach Atlantic University. So in this report, I'm going to be breaking down 2 different sections, the narrative and the reflection section, each of those with subcategories that'll be named when we get to them. So to get this started, I want to give a shout out to Value View Financial. This is my uniform, personally designed by myself as well as my colleagues, and couldn't be happier with how it turned out. Designing a t-shirt or a uniform was something unique that I haven't really ever done. So getting a chance to do that and learn how to do it was fascinating. A little bit about the other narrative of activities that I've been able to do while at Value View is client invoicing, client billing, which happen quarterly. This is how the revenue for the company is brought in, and learning how that all works and how it operates in the financial investment industry is fascinating to me. Doing client onboarding and client relations was also another activity that I had to do. Without it, we wouldn't bring on new clients. Just recently, we were able to double our assets under management with a super large client that we were able to bring on, and I was able to actually personally work on and help bring on as well. So another major activity that I've had to do is compliance. So in the financial investment industry, especially, being compliant with both state and federal regulations is essential to success. That also includes filing federal unemployment taxes and state unemployment taxes. This is quarterly. I've had to do this as my part of my job, and learning how the different systems work and how they differ from one another, being federal and then state, which is Florida, has been interesting. It's been challenging, but it has been rewarding to learn how that all works. So the last couple of major activities since my last report is a lot of team meetings. We've been doing a lot of constructive team meetings, talking about what was a success the week prior, what was a failure, what we need to work on upcoming, and how we can be better. So, and then the last thing is business development activities. So to create chemistry in the office between coworkers and basically build the bond and build the teamwork, we've been going out and doing what we call business development activities. Most popularly, it has been trivia night out at a local restaurant. So it's been fun, very unique, and we'll get into it a little bit more, but it is a small business, so everything we're doing is helping grow the company. So a cumulative description of the activities so far in the entirety of the internship is that it is slightly repetitive. So not a lot of new activities are coming up. A lot of the same ones that I just mentioned are being run back around at this point. But there's so much to do and so many individual responsibilities that I just named that when it eventually rolls back around on itself, it's almost like you haven't done it before. You're a little bit more comfortable with it when it happens again, but it's a little cyclical, which has been an interesting adjustment to make from previous jobs I've had. And then the number of hours I've worked since my last report is about 80, bringing my total overall hours to about 158 and a half. So more than the total amount of hours needed to graduate from the internship in business class. So on to the reflection section. A little bit on the organizational culture that I've experienced is that it's very positive, super constructive with my coworkers, as well as entrepreneurial, which is all three of these things are extremely important to me in a business, and I really find that I click with this internship. So it's been really nice to have a positive workplace that cares about me, and actually wants to build me up and see me succeed, which you can't find everywhere. Um, when it comes to conflict resolution styles, there hasn't been much conflict in the office. Maybe a couple of arguments here and there on how to go about with a project. Uh, but from what I could scrounge up, I would say the resolution styles would be collaborating as well as compromising. Two typical conflict resolution styles that are very popular in today's business world. Um, yeah, so and not too much conflict, which is a good thing. Uh, when it comes to workplace training, though, this is somewhere where I found that the company kind of lacks. It's not extremely formal. Mostly, I'm being told, like, basically what to do, like, and then told basically, all right, go do it, like, figure it out. Figuring it out for myself has been fun. They are there if you need to ask questions, management is. But for the most part, you're learning by trial and error, which is fun, especially in an entrepreneurial setting, where you can make your own decisions on how to do things. So it's been interesting yet rewarding when I'm able to actually solve these issues. And then some organizational values that were stated in the company. I wrote this in a previous report, but racial equality and confidentiality for clients, as well as other company information. Those are extremely important, and they help us maintain compliance as well as confidence in the client's eyes. And then some observed values that I've been able to see are honesty, transparency, kindness, and cooperation. As I mentioned before, we have a very cohesive work environment that bounces off one another. And without these four values that I've noticed, I don't think that would be possible, or at least at a high rate that I'm experiencing it. So the final part of the reflection stage of the video report will be a question. So it says, does it match my calling, vocation, abilities, affinities, and passions? And to that I say, I believe it does. I don't want to say for sure because I hate basically saying that this is the one and only job for me. But I have found that I really enjoy it. I get a lot of experience in certain areas that I want to get experience in, like sales, management, entrepreneurship, as well as dealing with unique problems. So all of these things kind of help towards me believing that it does indeed match my calling, and fits with my abilities. I don't feel out of my comfort zone working at this company. So with all that being said, if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to me via email with my PBA email. But until the next report, I'm going to be signing off and continuing to work at Value View. So thank you for a great semester so far, and I look forward to furthering it with you. Thank you so much.